you know what? Let's get your take, Ali, as a Liverpool fan, because obviously there's a lot of talk now as to whether the season's even going to be able to finish. You as a Liverpool fan, let us know what you're feeling at the moment. How are you and other Liverpool fans feeling at the moment?
I feel like it could only happen to us, to be honest.
People, ladies and gents, let us know, what do you think? Leave us some comments and give us a like as well. Do you think that Liverpool should be given the title, or do you think that we should play out the rest of the games? If we bring that back, then I'm starting to think, you know what? They're going to find a way to finish this league. They have to find a way.
You know what? I hope so, man. Bants aside, it would be something great for us fans to get them on every year about the Corona title.
Corona title.
See, he's giving. He's smart, you know. What's happening, people? We are back. Episode 31. This is Everyone's a Pundit. And the coronavirus is not keeping us away. No. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And also give us a like, man, if you're missing football and you're happy that we're back here with some football content, because we've been struggling this weekend, boy. No football.
Turkey, sweating at it.
So it's peak, man. We're on all of the social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, @ViewsTV Official. And for the audio listeners that are listening to this, SoundCloud, Spotify, Views Football Podcast is where you can catch us on those platforms, okay? But yeah, man, we're gonna get into it today. As I said, we're back, and I've got a new guest with me today, man. I'm sure he would have probably liked to be here under better circumstances, but he's here nevertheless. But to my right we have...
Yes, it's Dashiki Dash, aka Mr. Dash Active TV. You know, let's go.
Yeah, man. And to my left, my new guest. Introduce yourself, bro.
Ali. It's Ali, the Liverpool fan.
The Liverpool fan. You know, he thought that he was going to come on here and be able to really be excited, but it's a bit of an anti-climax.
Never walk alone, man.
Yeah.
We're here with him, man. We're here with him.
Feeling a bit lonely, but
Trust me.
We're here with him.
And I'm Semps, if you don't know already. Now, there's only one place for us really to go today, man, and to discuss, and that is the coronavirus stops football, man. You know, there's only, probably, you know, originally I thought we'd discuss some Spurs and Liverpool getting knocked out of the Champions League and all them things there, but there's not even no point really discussing it.
Even the United Spurs game today.
The United Spurs game was meant to be today.
It's just...
You know, that ain't happened. So, let's get your take, Ali, as a Liverpool fan, because obviously there's a lot of talk now as to whether the season's even going to be able to finish. You as a Liverpool fan, let us know what you're feeling at the moment. How are you and other Liverpool fans feeling at the moment?
I feel like it could only happen to us, to be honest. I feel like the league is ours. We've won it. But I also feel, no matter what happens now, it's not going to feel the same. Like, are they going to start the league again? Are they going to scrap the whole thing? And if they do, and they just even like, they say, okay, yeah, you've won the league, cool. You ain't going to see Jordan Henderson lift up the trophy, or the players celebrating with the fans. So even if it's not going to feel right, kind of thing. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I feel a bit lost. Like I feel like you spoke about Champions League, we've gone out of the Champions League. I don't care about that no more. I want to know what is going on with this. Like, are we going to play football again? And people are talking like, you've got to just scrap the season and start fresh. But in my mind, I'm thinking, no, you have to finish the season. You have to finish the season. Don't matter if it's this week, next month. A few games left. Play 3 games a week if you've got to do it.
Yeah.
We have to finish the season, otherwise it's not going to feel the same.
Okay. What's your thoughts, Mr. Dash?
Oh man, you know I actually feel sorry for Liverpool fans.
Do you?
Yeah, my dad's a Liverpool fan as well, so I got a soft spot for Liverpool as well.
I ain't got no soft spot.
I know.
We don't.
London Manx got them rivalries here, you know.
London Bank into it for. You want me to get on to you? Nah, you see this one ain't easy.
But listen, it's tough because you can't just say you're gonna give Liverpool the league. I think they are deserved to win the league outright. So there has to be a stage where at some point these points need to be obtained in somewhat way or form, because this is just going to go on forever, man.
It is.
The banter's going to be mad.
That's the thing.
The banter's going to be mad. But more so is just the players that have put in the work throughout the season.
Yeah.
They're not going to get the opportunity to really, you know, like you said, Jordan Henderson picking up the trophy, the fans, no parade.
Yeah.
So there's, man, to say it's an anticlimax is an understatement, really.
So there was an article posted on on the 14th of March, a couple of days ago. What's today? The 15th? Oh, it's the 15th. It was yesterday. The title from the TalkSport says, Liverpool set to be handed title, Leeds and West Brom to get promotion for 22-team season. Premier League plans emerge after coronavirus. I keep saying coronavirus, you know? I don't know what it is. Coronavirus halts campaign. So basically, I think what they're talking about is, it says, obviously everything's been suspended now until April the 4th, and they're talking about cutting the league the way it is. Nobody gets relegated.
Yeah.
So then West Brom and Leeds get promoted. So they get promoted, 22 man, and then I think it's five teams get relegated next season. But even that's because what you're doing
that's
then
wild.
Because what you're doing then is you're giving West Brom and Leeds promotion, but who says that they would have?
They're not that far. Yeah, there's teams that ain't that far behind them. It's what, 6 points, something like that.
Yeah,
I think it's a situation where even the fact that teams are not getting relegated,
exactly,
which is you know, if you've not accumulated or amassed the points that's needed for you to stay up, why should you still be? I know it's out of their hands, but it's almost like a reprieve, a reward, or whatever you want to call it. Like they let
and then that goes down all the leagues, then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So those that are pushing for promotion, like it's money as well, the promotion and that they're relying on.
I
think teams now.
I think if it is a case where we're finding a solution for things, it's gonna be a case where they probably gonna have to ask like UEFA to postpone or to move their European Championships.
That's what they're talking about.
I think personally, I think that is the better idea, but money is involved.
Yeah.
The Premier League and other leagues, because let's not forget, it's not just the Premier League, and there's other leagues that also will be in the same situation. Can all these leagues come together and look? It's all about money. Can they get the grip? Can they get the money to give UEFA to postpone that? Because all the stadiums, all the staffing, there's just so much involved right now, man.
The other thing is as well though is, let's say now that we do finish the season, it's not been a normal season though, is it? Like
that's the thing.
So like, and
finish as it is like now.
no, I mean like you finish all the games.
Okay, yeah.
Even if we say they cancel the European Championships, they cancel. See, this is I don't know how they do this, but they cancel Europa and Champions League as well, for everybody to finish their domestic leagues.
Yeah.
Then I think the way it is at the moment, then it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of situations that no matter what scenario plays out now, I think it's bad for Liverpool because
100%.
if you lot win, if we do finish the games, then you lot are then crowned champions. It's not been done in the normal way. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely can't be a situation where it's given to Liverpool.
No,
that's one thing I would say.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Finish
the games. Lift the trophy. I'll take that. I know it's not the same way.
You definitely got to finish the games.
Yeah.
You definitely got to amass the points. 9 games left. Finish the games.
Not won the league on 25, 26 games.
This is something that probably most people have not thought about. If the league is then extended and we're going into like June, July, or maybe even August, what about players' contracts? Players that are out of contract. Because, you know, by June, July, you're already out your contract.
Yeah.
Are you still able to play for your team? Do you stay? Is there like a month extension? All these things is a knock-on effect.
What happens to
What
transfers?
happens to transfers?
Because I think almost certainly this is going to have an effect on next season now. The way, because I think I heard somewhere or read somewhere that the peak of this pandemic is going to be 10 to 14 weeks.
Yeah. But then that's
10 to 14 weeks is the peak, you know.
Yeah. And then they're going to be all over across Europe.
So then that basically means that there's not going to be no football played then for the next 10 to 14 weeks.
I don't think it's going to be. Listen, I'm not expert. I'm no doctor. I don't think it's going to be to the likes of like what we've seen in Italy and maybe Denmark, in those places where they've had to really like lock down. I don't think it's going to reach that kind of peak.
But if they're saying peak in 10 to 14 weeks, and at the moment we've got football,
week 2, 3.
you know what I'm saying? What does that peak look like?
That's the thing. We don't know.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's speculation.
Yeah, we don't know in that retrospect. But like, there's just a lot to think about, because I actually thought about that the other day. I was thinking, what about players' contracts? What about like other tournaments? You talking about it's a lot, man.
This is the next thing: Champions League and Europa League.
Looking to lock off.
That's all Europe,
They're big things, though, man.
It's all right in games with no fans as well. That didn't.
Oh no, I watched the United game,
absolutely,
and it was a weird game to watch.
That PSG and Dortmund game. Oh my god! Like Neymar scores, brilliant goal, by the way. But the celebration, like, I've seen better like atmospheres at Sunday League grounds.
Serious?
Yeah, man. He was celebrating, like running teams, but it's like no fans. It's like, how does that work?
But I see him at the beginning of the game clapping.
They all been taking it.
Ronaldo.
Just to move away from football just quickly, like even LeBron James made a very good point. A lot of, you know, when we think about sports is about fans.
Yeah.
You can't escape it. Like, you know, it's actually fans first.
Well, this is exactly what. Look at this platform that we're on now. It's we're all fans. Like,
it's for the fans
invested.
first, man. No matter what, like, you know, what players go through, management teams, whatever. This is shown. Without fans in sports is nothing. Nothing.
100% is nothing, man. I think Virgil van Dijk as well, Ali said. He said, if we won it in an empty stadium and the fans weren't there, I'd be gutted for them. How would that be, boy? If you were to win it and there would be no, like, it's all behind closed doors.
It won't feel right. It just won't feel right. You want to be there, and if you can't be, you want to be outside the stadium.
Yeah.
If you can't be outside the stadium, you want to be in Liverpool. You want to be in a pub or somewhere. Like, you want to feel it. You can't.
That's the next thing.
Imagine the Champions League final.
Like they're PSG fans.
I've just thought about it. So certain mans have already booked their travel for the winning parade.
Yeah.
Mans ain't gonna be able to go.
There's gonna be no parade.
No parade.
Hotels booked out.
I was thinking as well. I was thinking how deep it got. You know that match of the day, at the end of the match of the day, and they lift the trophy. What's gonna happen to Liverpool? No, there's gonna be no trophy lifted.
No,
like, what's gonna happen? Like?
Do you think now you're gonna win the league?
Well, you said
whether it's given or it's not given.
Well, if it's not given, then they ain't gonna win the league.
Listen, we know that Liverpool's won the league. Innit?
No, they ain't won the league. Dude, the season is not won yet.
Okay.
We'd have to lose what? Is it
if
8 out of our next 9 or 7 out of our next 9?
Liverpool...
It's a 38 game season.
Okay, so if the games are done, they've won the league, the 9 games are played.
Yeah.
Do you still think there's going to be an asterisk to this title winning season?
No, I think people will talk about it as much as they want. But
Does it feel like, we won the Premier League?
Yeah, for us, we won the Premier League, yeah, still.
They'll take it.
They will take
of course,
it,
they ain't won it in 30 years.
Yeah, man.
And that's not even banter, but
Like,
when you ain't won it in 30 years, you're going to be...
as long as I said it, I don't care how we win the league, as long as we win the league.
And also, they have bossed the league as well, innit? So they
100%, that goes without saying.
But from a rival fan and a football fan perspective, it's a 38 game season. No, a football fan. It's a 38 game season, and whatever happens now it's not been won in
I heard the last time there was like a 3-month postponement to a league was I think it must have been like the 50s to 60s. I think it was Leicester. There's like the big freeze, and then basically they managed to sort out for Leicester to win. Like obviously they won the league and they were dubbed the king of the freeze. So I don't know if you're not gonna have the Corona title. The Corona title. It's gonna be dubbed the Corona title, man. The balance is gonna be.
And then what you lot would need to do is next season win it properly to show that, you know what I mean. And this is what I reckon, that next season might be a bit tricky for you, man. Still,
it's gonna be tough.
It will be, but I think we'll still be up there. I will never say we're gonna win the league because I've never said it since I can remember. But I think we'll be up there. We were close last year. Only missed out by a point. This year we've done what we've done, and if we could sign a few players to freshen it up, because you just need to freshen it up, I think.
Yeah.
Then why not? Like,
so would you say that basically you would accept winning? How would you accept winning the league? To be given or to finish out the game?
To me, we won the league. Like no one's catching sitting. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I would want it to play out the rest of the games.
Okay.
Let them have a pause. Play the rest of This won't feel right.
Yeah.
It won't feel right.
Okay.
So definitely. So if you lot was giving it without playing, then you would be a little bit like.
It won't feel.
Yeah. But then if you lot played, if we played the rest of the games, was it 9 games left?
Yeah.
If we played those 9,
how long it takes. Like when everyone's back to playing football, that's how I see it. This is the only way that seems like we're the one.
I 100% agree that it shouldn't be given. I think the games, if it's possible to play out the games for Liverpool to win it outright in those circumstances, then it should be that way.
People, ladies and gents, let us know, what do you think? Leave us some comments and give us a like as well. Do you think that Liverpool should be given the title, or do you think that we should play out the rest of the games? It's going to be an interesting one, man. I don't really know how this is going to play out now, because it's not just about Liverpool winning. It's also the relegation.
Yeah, that's
right.
tricky.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Relegation, promotions,
Europa,
because
Champions League.
Places, very close.
It's all a madness. You know, I'm going to get the championship table up, because there's teams that can qualify via playoffs.
Yeah,
but that's the way the system's always been.
Do you think a playoff can be implemented in the Premier League?
But again, it's not the way it's meant to be done.
We're living in some the times that we're living in right now.
How many games do Championship play? So 46 games, and they've played 37. So they've got 9 games left as well.
Yeah.
So you can't just say Leeds and West Brom, you go up.
That's what I'm saying. So in the Premier League, if it was a case where
maybe just have a straight playoff now for everything, like a taking the Premier League is not everything. You know, like when you play football, and you're like, one team could be 10-0 off, and you're like, next goal wins. That's all we can do now.
Winning goal.
Top 6, do like a little mini tournament to see who wins
Premier
the
League.
Yeah, man.
Top 6 or leave one out and then 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6.
I'm thinking that could be a possibility.
I could
You know what I mean? It's gonna be. The thing about it, you know what? Yeah, there's just we're in the unknown, because there's gonna be so many, like, if anything that happens right now, there's gonna be lawsuits. There's gonna be lawsuits.
You reckon?
Yeah. There's just gonna be teams that are just gonna be like, you know what? It's not fair. It wasn't written. This and that.
Yeah.
It's just.
Too much money involved.
There's too much money involved.
You know? For the people that are not benefiting, because there's going to be winners and losers in this situation.
Look at Cam Brady. She's just like, quick, boy.
Boy. West Ham look like the regulars are cancelling it out.
Yeah, she's not playing about.
She wants to quit.
Cut the thing.
Yeah, man.
Cut the
Delete
thing.
all that.
Yeah. She ain't playing around, man.
Yeah.
But because they're Leeds is 7 points clear. West Brom 6 points. But Fulham could catch them. Anything can happen.
It's a knock-on effect. Even like, who's at the bottom? Who's at the bottom?
Let's have a look at it. Oh yeah, see, we're not thinking about who's at the bottom as well. Barnsley, Luton, and Charlton.
They're close to Wigan, Borough.
Yeah, Wigan. Yeah. In fact, that goes all the way up.
Yeah. See.
Really and truly, even all the way up to 39.
Listen, all you gotta do is just do like a Royal Rumble.
That's it.
Just throw everybody in the ring, and then last man standing. 60-minute Ironman match. Get all the managers just to fight out. And then, oh no, man. This is affecting all sports anyway.
Yeah.
All sports.
Rooney was saying how football was left last, innit? It felt like footballers were being guinea pigs because everything else got locked off quickly.
Yeah.
In England seemed to be really slow to react because La Liga went on a 2-week
they did.
thing early doors.
You got to remember, with the Premier League, a lot of TV rights. And I heard, don't quote me on this, but from what I heard is the Premier League or the FA don't have the insurance to cover anything like godly or natural kind of incidents. So therefore, just to act upon things, they had to really think about it. To be covered and stuff. So yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. We're living in some sports. Sports.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's a weird feeling.
This the only thing that's gonna make you do now is probably go and find some obscure sports like some Fishomania or
Saturday felt weird, man.
But you know what's mad as well is that we're at the time of the year where football is on
the crescendo.
You know what I'm saying?
The crescendo.
Yeah. Sophia's always like, "Oh, it's football on."
Yeah.
It's like football's on all. I'm just like, football's on every night. Every night football's on. There's been some football on. And now, no football, gone to no football.
I'm trying to find some new sports out here, man. I want to be a fan of someone.
So, talk to me. You posted on your page.
Yeah.
What's your page called again?
Dash of Sports. My little platform just to report all things sports, topics right about now.
And you posted on there about, was it Russian?
Yeah, so we got the Russian league still ongoing.
It's still running.
It's still running. You got the Turkish league, and I was like, Turkish league, yeah. I'm Galatasaray versus Besiktas, and then 0-0.
Stop it.
Come on. But listen, it's a bit of football. So there is some sports, there is some football out there, but there ain't nothing like the Premier League, man.
I see a next thing. What's that? I see a next thing. Some players from Brazilian club Grêmio.
Yeah.
They wore masks.
While playing.
Yeah. They wore masks in a protest at having to play the match during the coronavirus pandemic. That was reported on Sky Sports. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't understand how some are playing and some aren't playing. And
I think it's just based and down to how the country's being able to cope with what's going on, you know. Even out in America, like, you've got basketball, you got what's the other sports there? You've got basketball, baseball, NFL, I think they've all stopped as well. But then you got like wrestling that's still going on. Fans are still gathering, but I think like this week as well they locked that off as well. So it's just
there's other things as well. This is away from football, but I heard on the radio that Disneyland Paris and Disney World was locked down. So I posted it, but then a friend of mine was like, they've been on the website, they can't see it. But then I've now heard that it's from Monday, so tomorrow. Okay. So my thought is like, if you're locking the thing, how can you wait until Monday? I heard this on Friday. How can you wait until
the weekend?
So like the whole weekend, it ain't reached there yet. Like the whole weekend, you can have thousands and thousands of players people coming through.
I think the only thing is just down to logistics, innit? Maybe this is just a thought. Maybe they just can't shut everything down straight away.
You can shut everything down, bro. The park is not opening today. That's it. The park's not opening today. Just like with the football, there's no game postponed. There's no game. But even to the fans for Man United who's gone away, they've all made the trip away, and then it's behind closed doors. You can't go in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can do it. At the end of the day, like I know anyway, the world is all about and it's run and it's all about the money.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about that, that's why these things can't.
Yeah, of course.
And that's why it took so long for the Premier League.
Oh, of course, 100%. We know that.
But then if we bring that back, then I'm starting to think, you know what? They're gonna find a way to finish this league. They have to find a way.
You know what? I hope so, man. Bants aside, it would be something great for us fans to get them on every year about the Corona title
See, he's giving.
He's already started.
He's smart, you know. Like, you'll get to know him. He's very sly in the way he does his
But
thing.
no, I want it to be a case where, listen, even for me as an Arsenal fan, I want us to be able to finish the league and you know, get the points that we need. So it's not just about Liverpool. I don't, you know,
There's a lot riding on it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot riding in it. I know that Liverpool are the champions elect, but you know, there's a lot riding. There's a lot more teams that need the games as well. You know.
See, look, at the moment, yeah, Man United is football's all about momentum, innit? So this is what I mean when I was talking about before that even if we do play out the season now, it's not done. However it's done now, it's not done because I'm not gonna say Man United are gonna come back and beat, but we've had the momentum with us, and then now we've got this big pause, which is looking like at least 4 weeks.
It's like in athletics, you know, when you do long distance and you're running and you're trying to slow it down, and then you want to build the momentum again.
Exactly, and then so that's killing us.
It's like Tottenham fans, they want it because they'll get Harry Kane back. So they're happy for this right now as it carries on because that gives them a push for the top four.
And look, even for you guys, man, like as he said, banter aside, you lot had. Does this now help you a little bit because you lot was in a bit of a bad.
We had the little thing, but I don't think it was ever going to be enough for us not to win the league.
Oh no! I'm not suggesting that for one moment.
And with Alisson, that kind of helps us.
But it could well have extended beyond because you're confident that you would have won your next 2 games, yeah. Yeah. But you say that, but what I'm saying is you was confident that you would have beaten Watford.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. In football, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So whilst I don't think that there would have been enough for you to not win the league, it could have dragged on a few extra weeks. Because if you don't get those 2 and then you come up to City, you could easily lose that.
It's not guaranteed that the next 2 games you're getting 6 points.
Yeah. So eventually would have got past the line.
So hence why we need these 9 games for the season to play out to be like, okay, like a little bit of excitement towards it. Maybe the next 2 games you do lose.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, shaky, but you're gonna win. Yeah. You only need 6 points.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's why,
it's not guaranteed that it's the next 2 games you're gonna win, but you just need 6 points.
Yeah. Okay, so I weren't really confident against Watford when we had Lovren on the team sheet. Oh, that panic through, bro.
Yeah, he made a mistake as well, didn't he? So here's a question then for you two both. We're talking about the Premier League, yeah? We need to finish the season.
Yeah, 100%.
So, do you not both then think that they need to find a way to also finish the European competitions as well, i.e. Champions League and the Europa?
Yeah.
There's too many games, man. It's too many games.
If the Euros ain't on,
they've got to. Personally, I think they've got to cancel the Euros. They've got to cancel European Championships. You can still put it in 2021.
Pay it the following year.
And then Qatar's next. You know, that's the year after. So you got those 2 tournaments back to back.
Yeah,
you can do it, and then you go back to some type of normality after. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. Not going to work.
Because I'm just thinking,
literally the aim is to finish the league by no later than June. Contracts that in itself is going to cause a lot of problems.
Okay, so no later than June. Okay, let's think about this now. June, yeah. So what are we in now? Let's think. So we're in March. We're in the middle of March. So what is it? 2 weeks away, more or less to like the 3rd, isn't it?
And we're hoping.
Oh yeah, it's going beyond the 3rd.
Yeah. March Madness, boy. March Madness.
Yeah, so it's basically like 2 weeks away. April, May, June. So that's another 2 months. Could they finish it there? That's only. Yeah, I suppose if football can resume again in the next 4 weeks, then maybe they can finish it because then effectively we're a month behind and then we're finishing a month later, isn't it?
Yeah. The only thing now.
When was the Euros meant to start? Sorry.
It's
in June.
Yeah, it would have been in June at some point.
July, something like that. Yeah.
Let me see when it was meant to start.
See, well, obviously we all know that April is a date that ain't gonna happen. But now, think about it this way.
Unless they're going to decide they'll play a few games behind closed doors, see how that goes. They might.
We're now thinking of it as if like in the sense that, okay, if you don't get infected, everyone will be blessed. But now, all of a sudden, you got your teams there already, and then there's someone's got infected or someone's got the virus. What happens? Do you now isolate again?
Well, that's
Do you
but
start?
this is why I don't think behind closed doors can work, because it's not
players
just
are
the
getting it,
fans,
yeah.
it's the players as well.
Players
and
are
the
not
team.
immune.
Yeah, of course they're not immune.
to it.
You know, Hudson, Arteta, managers ain't immune to.
So how is it going to be deemed? Is it going to be a case where, like, okay, if people get infected, it's okay? They're going to be treated like flu, like, boy, if you get a flu, or is it just going to be deemed as like you get this corona thing, boy, lock off? So
I think
It's
maybe
worrying,
as well that it's all new, innit? It's
Yeah.
all new, so everybody, like, for me, there's a lot of scaremongering going on.
yeah,
Everybody's scared. There's a
Yeah.
lot of fear. I think maybe over the next few weeks, things may start to settle down as more and more people get infected and don't die.
Yeah.
That's what I think. You know, because when your Artetas bounce back after 14 days or however long your Hudson are doing,
Yeah, he's
whoever else. Once these man, his wife was out there just
yeah. The
basically-
wife was just describing it as if like
it's just like a common cold.
Yeah.
Like, man would have usually gone to work with these
Yeah,
symptoms.
yeah.
Shout out my gaffer though, you know what I mean? Let me just take this moment again. My gaffer,
Jesus.
Mikel Arteta,
Oh,
El Jefe,
Yeah.
the boss, El Patron, man. Wish you a speedy recovery, man.
yeah.
But yeah.
See, this is actually you'd won your last 3 games. No,
Come on, man. You know we're doing all right.
you hadn't won your last 3 games.
It says it there, Singri.
Newcastle, whatever. They had 3 games at home.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Newcastle,
You're doing all right,
England,
man.
Oh yeah, you just won your last game.
Yeah,
innit?
against
West Ham.
Yeah, just won that
I
one.
can't end the league now, man. We can get into Champions League.
Right, but you're right behind Tottenham to blows and skirt.
You know what I'm saying?
What's Chelsea on 45?
Even Leicester were getting dragged. Oh, they're still 8 points clear of us, but they were getting dragged back in. You know, Leicester. Could City still caught you lot? You reckon?
Nah, I don't think no chance. Really don't.
No.
I
6 points,
I'm
man.
worried about
20,
that at all.
22 points.
Nah,
No way.
25. They have to win the next game to make it to 20.
Yeah,
25
they
points.
would have won that. They would have beat Arsenal.
Well, we don't know. Like you said, we didn't know Watford.
They would have beat Arsenal. bro.
I was ready for them, yeah. I was ready for them.
You lot was gonna hold a clout in, man. After Man United done the thing where they were angry, you man were gonna hold a clout in that day.
Oh,
and
mate.
then you just see the P.
Boy, right about now,
I'll
I'll take them watching that because we ain't watching nothing right now. No
It's
football.
proper deep, man. Let us know what you guys are doing to pass the time in the comments with the no football. You know, have you lot taken up a new hobby? Maybe reading some books.
Started talking to the missus.
Yeah. Wives are happy again, man. Got their husbands back, boy.
Oh man,
It's the thing is like what you were saying. It's not even that it's no football, it's no sports. The F1 was meant to have started, didn't it? That get locked off too, right?
It was FE first. They locked off, and then F1.
But then F1 lock off last because I
Yeah.
spoke to my dad and he still thought it was going ahead.
They locked off last.
Yeah.
It's only I think McLaren. I think Ferrari got tested. They came back. It was no one had it because the Ferrari actual camp it was in the place that was highly infected in Italy.
Yeah, this is in the north of Italy, isn't
north
it?
of Italy. But then they came back negative. But then I think someone in McLaren got it, and then so on and so on.
Oh, someone in McLaren had.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
see. So if that person in McLaren didn't have it, then they would have
Probably.
been.
But I think just in terms of just, you know, F1 you can do it behind closed doors. You don't really need your fans there. But yeah, it's one of them ones, isn't it?
What's this guy saying? Brighton chief executive. What was he saying? Paul Barber. I don't think he's happy. We've got several teams in self-isolation. It makes it difficult. Yeah, he doesn't think that it would resume.
Yeah. I don't think anybody in their right mind really thinks that April 3rd, 4th
No, if
is
it's
actually
actually
going to
long,
be.
yeah, he's still
And it's too tricky to be like, oh, let's find out which teams are not infected
Okay, to
and
play,
then
which
get them
ones
to
are-
play
yeah.
the fixtures because this ain't Sunday league where you can just be like, just throw the fixtures in. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say Liverpool should just play 2-3 games. You know what happened? They're done it.
Oh.
See, even Sunday League though, some Sunday League games went ahead today. Some youth games.
Yeah, my one got locked off.
Yeah, then some got locked off because a friend of mine, her sons play, those games got cancelled. But a mate of mine plays Vets football. He still played.
Mine was at the Marshes that got locked off.
That got locked
by
off
Friday.
So again, I can't understand like the difference. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that are, it's a bad thing. But then I'm like thinking to myself, if this thing is so bad, then everyone should just be on lockdown.
Yeah.
Like, how are the underground still running?
Yeah.
Are the underground still running?
Yeah. Buses.
Even though after one of the drivers was tested.
Like how, like,
came back
not being
positive.
funny, if man's you're gonna catch it on the underground, like that area on the underground.
Yeah.
Like, so how are these things still, like, how is Oxford Street and Westfield and all of these things still open? You know what I'm saying?
You know, regardless of what you may think about what's going on, all in all, normal life is still going on out there. Regardless, you know, whether you are fearful or you are not fearing anything, normal life is still going on. And it just shows you, in terms of the rate of how things are being locked off, is people are literally just calculating whether or not it's time or isn't time. Like you said, when is time? You know what I mean?
Time should be now. Time should be now. But look, we're here, boy.
Yeah.
We're here doing the podcast live and direct. You know, I did say to you that if you didn't want, you know, I understood, but I was always looking to do it, boy.
Listen, you put out the disclaimer, we're here, right?
We're here, man.
We're here.
I hope that there's nobody in my family that's got it, so.
No one's. I'm good, man.
All good so far.
Yeah, man. All good. But listen, man. Shout out to people that are infected and stuff like that. You know, wish you got a speedy recovery and that. But yeah, man. Just try not to live in fear, man. You know what I mean? But
save some toilet rolls, man.
See, that's
getting deeper.
I didn't even know that the corona is giving man the runs like that.
Yeah, see, that's what I couldn't understand, the toilet paper thing. I could not understand that.
Oh man,
I couldn't understand what that was about. You know, but yeah, man, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, we could go round and round in circles. We just don't.
But you know what the funny thing is right now? Between the three of us, neither one of us is really giving a definitive answer. So how do we move on from this? How do we move on? There's no
answer to. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I think I think it depends on. It depends on how long this goes on for. I think I would say if we get to a point where in 3 to 4 weeks time everything is blessed, then I say this is the way I would do it. Cancel or you postpone the Euros until next year.
Yeah.
You finish the season, but that includes European competitions as well.
Yeah.
Everything runs as normal.
Yeah.
Obviously certain teams are gonna have to, like, you lot are 2 games behind. No, you're 1 game behind.
Yeah, we've got a game in, 1 game behind because the City game was our game.
Your thing, and then everybody got locked off that week. So yeah, you're still 1 game behind. But yeah, everybody needs to play, and that's how I would do it. I would finish the season, but again,
that's the land of Europe as well. Like you could base it on what's going around, like say in Italy, in Spain, get a rough idea of if their league's going to start again, where it's going to start. But
everyone should still be roughly at the same sort of point. So that's what I mean.
So how they would treat it is just like even like your teams that are in relegation battles, their week will be like a Champions League week, for example.
Because they'll have to play. They'll have to play 2 games back and all of that.
So your time frame you're looking at is like maybe the next 2 months to try and. Up until May, innit?
I think what you were saying is if another 3 to 4 weeks, that is locked off, that's effectively we've lost 4 weeks in it. So then we just add those 4 weeks onto the back end of the season.
Yeah.
The season usually finishes
May,
beginning of May. Towards the between up to the 10th of May. The Euros I've looked was meant to start on the 12th of June.
Yeah.
So if you just play up until them times there, middle of June.
So basically players don't get their usual holidays, but you might be able to extend a winter break.
Yeah. See, that's what that can that winter break and all of that can come in. That's what I would do if this can be solved in the next, but then if this then goes beyond beyond 4 weeks and goes into 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
Time is of the essence right now.
then I think the league just has to get void, rude boy.
No, it could get wet, but still title's ours, man.
No,
It has
man,
to.
the title can't be yours. So that's another question,
Nah.
people. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Yeah, give us a like as well. But this is if the league has to be voided, you cannot call yourself champions.
What I would say is this: if you do not fulfill the games, you can't have the title. You'd be recognised as what you've done, league leaders, but
That's
as
all.
official to say that you are the title winners, yeah, you have to.
So,
finish
so
the
for
games.
me then, it's the league has to finish whatever it is. I don't care if it's 2025 when football's allowed to play.
Because the reason why,
play
because
at
the reason
league.
why I
That's
say
it.
that, the reason why I say that it can't be given, by no means.
Because it's not
can't-
official 100%.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
do it. Yeah, I hear that. So
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why I would
I'm
go
just,
for.
I'm
the
just
league
saying in the
has to
sense
finish
of
whatever it
like,
is.
you start from day one, your first 3 points to the last points that you can get on the table, and if you cannot fulfill the games, then no title. But you'll be recognised for league leaders.
That'd be hell on social media, man.
That's the thing. That would be mad.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying though. Like in terms of like how are you given the title? Like if right now they said the league is done, so they just give you the title just like that.
They can't be
You
given.
know what I'm saying?
They
It can't be
they
because
can't.
even that in itself would just be like you was given the title,
Yeah.
regardless if you led the
You
league.
might- you
But
might didn't even earn
no
it.
team
Wow,
in history.
it's hard.
The thing about it, no
Yeah,
team in
hard,
history
nah.
has been given a title like that.
You didn't
All
earn
the
it.
moments, Aguero and all that. Would you
Yeah,
believe
so then-
it?
so
All
for
them
me,
Adams
then,
moment,
like I
all
said,
them.
It has to be played out there. For me, just for that, because they can't take away the season from Liverpool. No, I'm not having that. So whenever football starts,
Listen,
again,
I'm not saying
them
that,
games.
and I'm not saying that you lot don't deserve the title or you're not champions. For me, you lot are the champions.
They're not the champions.
champions.
But that's what I'm
They're not the
saying. There you go. You see what I'm
They're the
saying?
champions.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
the
Yeah, I've
champions.
heard
When you lift that trophy,
Yeah.
that's when
Can you
you're
imagine
champions.
Champions League? You get to like, well, that's a tournament, but it's just like, yeah, just you can't be.
Come on, we have to all be real. You're champions when you lift the trophy. Everybody can say that they're not champions yet. Do you know what I mean?
No, they can still lift the trophy if they're given the title. Like you are the champions, like take the trophy, lift it.
Yeah.
But you've not completed your games.
Nah, I think
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
I'd prefer games be
Yeah.
completed, finished, and lifted.
I
like
think that it should
I
be.
prefer that, and it just has to be extended for however long it takes. When football's allowed to be played again, finish the season.
Yeah, finish the season.
So then, would you then? Well, I'm guessing you would because you're quite clear on the fact that you're just like this season needs to be finished.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
But then this could then go into next season, and then maybe in the early stages, gonna have to play more games.
So you're saying that August finish off the season, and then once the season's done, continue
Yeah,
fresh.
you may just have to just roll on.
yeah.
What about transfers?
But what's it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that works,
What
man.
about
Still do it.
transfers?
It's transfer windows open.
Yeah.
Still do it.
Like I said, there's
So
the
what?
During the game-
Imagine this. Can we then bring Jadon Sancho in for the back end of this season?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm happy for that. I know we're winning the league. I don't care. So yeah, do that.
Can we bring him in for the back end of this
Oh,
year?
man.
Transfer window open.
That would be
But how do
sick.
we know it's going to be right to play football in August anyway? September, we don't know what's going to happen.
If that's the case, then there will be a transfer like embargo
Yeah.
for the beginning of the season, and then you can only get players in the January
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
See again that this then
It
messes up.
just made everything.
But
So
I guess look.
we don't know, man.
Yeah, we don't know, and there's no way of getting around it now. We've got this situation which has come out of the blue, and they just got to do whatever they can.
Like I said, there's 3 of us here, and we ain't got a Scooby to have to finish.
We
it,
ain't
so-
got a Scooby, man. We'll want to know what you guys are thinking. Let us know in the comments below what you would do in this situation. What you think is the right thing to do, because some may agree with me, some may not. Some may agree with Ali, some may not.
Carry
Some
on
may
playing
agree
what
with
you
that.
can.
Some may not. Let us know, man. Let us know. So I think we'll probably wrap up episode 31 there.
Yeah.
You know, if you are new and you enjoyed this, give us a like. Also, share and pass on to your friends. If you're listening, share, pass on to your people.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, man. SoundCloud, Spotify. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell on YouTube. It's an interesting one, the coronavirus and how it's affecting the world and football in particular. Stay tuned, man. I'm hoping we're gonna be here again next week. We may by next week, because things are changing by the day. By next week, they may actually say everybody has to be on lockdown.
Yeah, man.
You know,
might have to do it just via,
Sky. Yeah, man, could do this thing out the audio, man. But anyway, Ali, it's been great to have you, man. You know, Ali is he's a Liverpool fan who I've got a lot of time for. A lot of time for him. He's not one of those donuts that I know. He's a cool one, man. But regardless, Man United and Liverpool, we hate each other, innit? So this is all banter to me. This situation is just.
I feel like you've been quite tame today. I wanted to say more.
I have, but if it was somebody else sat there, then I would have given it even more. But no, for me, it's hella funny, man. Not hella funny with what's happened. Let me just make that clear, because there was a Liverpool fan that's made a comment on one of my posts, and he got a bit in his feelings. I'm talking football.
In terms of sports,
football, Man United, Liverpool rivalry. Yeah. It's that's.
I still think, man, in the context of sports in itself, there still needs to be a room of, a bit of banter and stuff like that, because we need to lift the mood up.
We need to lift the mood, man. Somebody I was speaking to, and he put something funny on his pot, and I was like, right, you put that on your status, and he was like, you know what, we just all need to laugh at the moment, man. You know what I mean? We all
want to crack up.
Yeah, man. So hopefully this podcast has helped lighten the mood, give you a bit of football content. And yeah, man, thanks again to my guys. Appreciate you coming through. And people, stay safe, wash your hands.
Definitely.
And everything, yeah. Until next week. This is episode 31. We'll be back.